Welcome to Matt Loves Eurovision. So today I'm going to be talking about the London Eurovision Party 2019. Before I get into that, don't forget to click on the subscribe below or click on the notification bell below. Also comment, share and like to get more notifications on my upcoming videos. I must apologise, I'm probably sounding and looking a little bit jaded because of the London Eurovision Party, which was yesterday. So for those of you that don't know, there are a number of kind of preview events for Eurovision sort of around in various places. There's a big concert in Amsterdam where a lot of the acts go. There's also ones in Moscow, in Riga, in Madrid, possibly Madrid, certainly in Spain. But the London Eurovision one is the longest one, has been going the longest, and I've been going to it for almost since 2011. So I just thought I'd tell you a little bit about how it was this year. A lot of fun as ever, and a lot of rosé wine was consumed, which is why I may have a slight pink hue about myself. There's a fire rising up the spark. It's quite different to, for those of you who might have heard of Eurovision in Concert, which is in Amsterdam, which is kind of, you have around 30 of the acts there, but it's very much a concert. People come on stage, they sing the song, and off they go. London Eurovision Party, which is held at the Café de Paris, is a little bit different. You don't get quite as many of the artists, but you also get a few more kind of other performances by previous Eurovision entries or other guests, and also the artists get a little bit more time to do more than just their song. Quite often, some of them will do a couple of songs. They might do a cover. They might do something from one of their other albums or something like that. So it gets you to really get to know them a bit more than you would do either just watching the event, Eurovision itself, or at some of the other places. Also, just because of the nature of the venue, you end up bumping into them quite a lot. Sometimes they come out after there's an after party after all of the acts have done their piece. We have a disco, and quite often they come on the dance floor, and you'll often be dancing with them. They wander around. They're often near the VIP area as well, so it's a real opportunity to mingle with them. In terms of kind of who the performances this year, obviously you can look at the London Eurovision website to see who was there. I won't go through the full list. Some of the big favourites were there, and quite a few of the big five were as well. I'm afraid of all I am. My mind feels like a foreign land. Silent drinking inside my head. Please carry me, carry me, carry me on. I spend all of the love I saved. We were always a losing game. Small town boy in a big arcade. I got addicted to a losing game. I don't think there were any big surprises actually, because sometimes when you go to these and you see things being performed live, it gives you a bit of a different feel about how they perform. Perhaps you haven't heard them perform live before. I think this year actually probably confirmed things more, that I think some of the favourites remain the favourites. So Italy and Netherlands were very, very popular and sung very well. I should say I'm not going to give too much away about what I like and what I don't like, because that will spoil my rankings, sort of my previews countdown.
Te compras porque te vendes, te vendes porque te sobras, te pierdes porque hay camino, te digo, hay otras cosas, te sales porque te quieres, tu mente en forma, te eliges porque hay camino, te digo, hay otras cosas, come on with me, la venda ya cayó.
I think UK was obviously popular, being in sort of home country. France went down very well. Spain got the show off to a really good start. Really big party song. I think it's very clear that Norway is a huge fan favourite. That had a really, really big reaction. But I think they all performed well. I think one of the things that was not a surprise, but was confirmed because I'd heard that they were good at Amsterdam, was Poland, whose harmonies really work. There's the four of them singing it, so that was interesting to sort of hear live. But in terms of the non-Eurovision artists, or not this year's artists, we had Anna Bergendahl was there, who'd obviously been in Eurovision before and was in Melody Festival this year. She was very popular, and she will actually be coming to Eurofest at the Vauxhall Tavern, I believe. Siri got the show off to a start. Of course, Siri, always wonderful, always amazing. But actually, one of the big kind of the things that took everyone's breath away was Nikki French, who is one of she and Paddy O'Connell presented London Eurovision for many years. So Nikki was obviously the 2000 UK Eurovision entry, but she did a cover of the Italy's 1974 Eurovision Song Contest entry called C, which came second to Waterloo, and that was amazing. It was an English language version she did, but that was really, really amazing. So well done, Nikki. Just a few other bits and pieces from the night. So I was fortunate enough, I did pay for it, so perhaps fortunate isn't the right word, to be in the VIP area, so you get a nice view from the balcony. And you also get, sort of table service as well, which is very nice. And the bar staff are lovely there as well. They're really friendly, very funny. And I think they appreciate, London Eurovision is probably a slightly different kind of event that normally happens in Café de Paris. But they were sort of great fun. But where we were sat happened to be near the kind of backstairs. So a lot of the artists were popping up until near where we were to kind of have a bit of a watch and wander around. So we actually got to see loads of the artists just sort of hanging around nearby, and so very good for getting autographs. But some of those moments where we saw Michael Rice, the UK entry, he was upstairs watching both Italy and the Netherlands perform, and he was just about to go on as well, so obviously feeling very relaxed. And then we had Holly Tandy, who was in UK's national final, who actually did the other version of Bigger Than Us. Well, she ended up sitting in fact, my friend Clive's seat to watch Michael Rice performing Bigger Than Us while Clive chatted away with her mum. So it was all very jolly. Just from a few other things that were a lot of fun and you wouldn't necessarily hear about. So as Kano, who the Norwegian entry, as they were leaving, they were crossing the dance floor, and their song came on in the disco, and they got up on the stage, sort of mimed and did a sort of and did performance to great cheers. And then Darude, who happened to be there, happened to be on the dance floor, got up as well and kind of danced away to his own track as well. And we also saw Darude with Sarah McTurnan and others were on the dance floor dancing away to Germany's 1979 entry, Genghis Khan. It's not a sight that I thought I would have expected to see, but so it was all an awful lot of fun. And obviously we bumped into Siri lots of times as well, chatting away with her because she's just so lovely. So absolutely fantastic. Hopefully we'll be back there next year. I'm sure I'll tell you about that as well. But yes, I thought you'd like to hear about just the little event. So we'll see you again soon. We'll be back to the previews very soon. Take care.